When you first read the script, how did you relate to your character?
I played college basketball, so I understand the story.
Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. We're in Toronto, Ontario, where the Raptors look to take one from a Western. Conference team here at the Air Canada Centre. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
And you know they want to win this game, not only for redemption after losing the first time they met up, but also to be in a situation where they can still win the season.
It's been a nice clean game, huh?
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And for the Lakers, hugely profitable. And they're always going to be willing to spend big on stars. But with the new luxury taxes, it's harder to outspend other teams now.
And meanwhile, they've cut corners in other areas too, guys. I mean, prior to the shortened season in 2011, they laid off scouts, video coordinators, coaches, front office, and training staff. And that's where other teams are investing, looking for an advantage now as the Lakers pull back a little bit. Other teams looking to infuse more capital into their organizations.
Back to Dang. Lakers working the ball around now. Now here's Randall. Really had troubles in that loss to Sacramento.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
DeRozan, an easy layup after coming off the pick. DeRozan's got his first points of the night.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Russell from long range. They get it back. And Randall throws it down.
So dangerous on the offensive glass. Randall in beast mode.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. kicks it to Carroll. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Drops in the tray.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
They got to watch out, Clark. Those kind of defensive lapses early in the game can start to snowball for a team.
Mozgov kicks to Randall. The three. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Raptors. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game. Oh, man. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Nice feed from Valanciunas.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. It's stolen by Carroll. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And he's good on the three ball.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Especially for a guy like him. I mean, he's not quite sure of himself. He's not a go-to guy on a regular basis, but it does help him when he finds his stride early in a ball game.
Passes to DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his first foul. Here's DeRozan. Last game with 30 points. Valanciunas passes to Patterson. Lowry from outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
It's deflected and stolen by Patterson. Here's the three. And no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
From 11 feet away, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Over in the corner, Randall. And stolen by Patterson. And here's the fast break. Lowry with the ball. He's got 6, pushing their lead to double digits. Lowry's got 8. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
To end the run, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Raptors leading by 9. And after knee surgery in the summer of 2015, Mozgov's numbers fell off just a bit last season.
And you could tell that the Cavs weren't happy with his play. His per-minute numbers were actually not that far out of line with his career norms. But for a team gunning for a title, any slippage was cause for concern.
And it's Lowry again missing. Lakers trail by 9. Young outside. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And it's Russell with the rebound.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Randall dishes to Dang. The second effort. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And how about the big Russian, Timothy Mozgov, a good, solid contributor when healthy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Lowry. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Milwaukee. to Carroll. They get a hand on it. And Patterson kicks to Valanciunas. Clock is at 3. Shot from the wing. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Valanciunas. That's 10 points for Kyle Lowry. On the wing, Dang. Back to Russell. Dang passes to Russell. He kicks it to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You never pass for the sake of passing. You wait until the defense commits. Russell does that. Finds the open man nicely.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. The leaner. And DeRozan finishing inside. DeRozan's got 6. Lakers trail by 9. Young outside to the left side wing. Randall is screen on Lowry. Russell from long range. Drills it from outside.
Man, what a nice read, boy. Exquisite, perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
Lowry against Russell. There's the pass to Valanciunas. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Valanciunas passes to Lowry. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Young's shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And D'Angelo Russell with great size for the point guard position at 6'5". He's not the most explosive athlete, but guys, you think that'll ever hold him back?
I don't necessarily think it will, Kevin, because he's shifty, he's crafty, he's deceptive enough as a lefty. I think he'll be able to be effective offensively. The question mark is more at the defensive end of the floor. Will he be able to stay in front of people and use anticipation and film study to overcome what he might lack athletically? He's a good defensive rebounder for his size, and I think his size will actually help him in all aspects of defense.
And the Lakers making a change here. Calderon's checked in. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Holbrook. In the corner, Nance with it. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Sullinger dishes to Stevenson. A three-pointer, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
27 seconds left in the first. Now here's Calderon. He's covered closely.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Toronto leading by 6. They set the pick. And Joseph kicks to Ross. Joseph, the pass to Ross. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction.
You know, we got a group of guys who came in and bought in.
The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Do they just give it more time?
I mean, you could argue it square or you could argue it round, Kevin, because it's worked both ways. Teams that couldn't stand one another have won rings, and tight-knit groups who are like brothers have as well. So there's no one way or magic formula.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
They've got Terrence Ross. Corey Joseph is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Jared Sullinger. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Some changes for the Lakers. Ingram, he's checked in for Dang. And Lewis Williams subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. Lakers trail by 8. Williams dishes to Mozgov. Inside. Here's Randall. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Julius Randle, a good ball handler for his size.
Yeah, and you know what, Kevin? He's like our colleague, a left-hander. I mean, he loves to attack off the bounce, and whether he's working from the elbows or hauling down a defensive rebound and taking it the full length of the court, he wants to get to the basket off the dribble.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The dish to Ross. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Ross has got 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Williams kicks to Ingram. Young passes to Mozgov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Young's shot is off.
Well, the pick, with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, did nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
Drills the three-pointer.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Ingram. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Joseph. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Joseph. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Sullinger inside. Mozgov on him. Taken away by Williams. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mozgov sets a screen for Williams. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Toronto leading by 9. He's defended by Randall. Back to Joseph. Fires for 3. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Mozgov kicks to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Williams. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Joseph, that's good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got his first basket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And truly one of the great characters in the NBA, Nick Young, a fun-loving, high-scoring, flamboyant personality.
Yeah, he is certainly all of that. Growing up in L.A., his mother was a model. His dad was an actor and Golden Gloves boxer. So he's been exposed to and embraced the showbiz part of his background. But he also brings some athleticism. And when he gets going, he can heat you up and cook you with gas.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Powell dishes to Lowry. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Well, you know, against a player of his caliber, sometimes those layups are going to come no matter what the defense throws at.
Here's Holbrecht. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Patrick Patterson. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Powell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Tipped away. DeRozan got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Raptors.
And boy, they've been producing points both inside and out. That kind of symmetry offensively is a great sign, and it's correlated with their early success.
Now Calderon looking for his first basket still in this one. To the paint.
And that's just some great vision there from Calderon to see the wide open man for the easy make.
Raptors leading by 8. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. 6 feet out. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 8.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Deep 2 from Robinson. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And DeRozan kicks to Powell. Clock at 6. Dang against DeRozan. Offline from the high post.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They set the pick. Calderon passes to Holbrook. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And Calderon is just so experienced in running the pick and roll. Really makes it look easy.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. He feeds it to Powell. Out to DeRozan. He dishes it to Valanciunas. The 11-footer. That one goes in. 10 points for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here's Calderon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Outside Robinson. Robinson can't get that one to fall. Raptors leading by 10. Here's Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Patterson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Robinson a screen on DeRozan. Here's Holbrecht. And the Lakers get it back. Clarkson kicks to Calderon. Back to Clarkson. Another shot. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Toronto's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. So it's Toronto now. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Valanciunas passes to Lowry.
Well, after playing well in the first, he's having a bit of difficulty in making it happen here.
Dang dishes to Clarkson. Poke loose. Here's DeRozan. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Yeah, it's so bad I would even go a step farther and call it raggedy. I mean, that's how their defense has been overall today.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Lowry for 3, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Los Angeles making a switch here. Lakers trail by 13. There's Russell with the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Now the Raptors moving it up. Pass to Joseph. Down low. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Carroll, no one around him. The long-distance 3 is buried. Carroll's got his second bucket of the night.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
McDaniels kicks to Sullinger. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Joseph. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Toronto working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Sullinger inside. A 3 ball. A 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Raptors out in front, running away with this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny Smith, right there. And Shaquille O'Neal, he's right there. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that'd be a different story. But if was a fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
That's it for now, as the second half is just about ready to go. We, and I mean the three of us, will be right here after the final buzzer.
Welcome back to Toronto, where the gigantic CN Tower dominates the skyline. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands.
I ain't even mental, I'm a little mental. Stab you with a pencil, I can see through you, kinda like a stencil. Rap you, smack you, I don't got that. On that break loose flow, we play loose hoes. We step in the spot, a whole crew blows. We made it shows, you hate, we know. Stop messing with lanes, come ride with pros. The bell tolls, with the reaper's glory. What you seen in life, you couldn't read a story. You people on me, you see me snoring. I be up all night long, you see me soaring. And my life's in trouble, hustle on the double, to the left, silence on the trigger like my pick out a muzzle, yo chick like guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble, trouble, sorry I don't love you on that lane, and yo I hate this beat, I hate these rhymes, the life I live is a life of crime.
But we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Kyle Lowry just hasn't slowed down. 12 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Yes. And even though the defensive pressure and attention was squarely on him in that first half, yet he's still able to be the most effective player on the floor.
But for him, Greg, it's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, we don't expect anything less, and I'd bet he has even more in store for us during the stretch run.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Nick Young is out there with Russell. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Dang, and it's Mozgov in at the 5 spot.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The drive by Russell. Down low. Tries from 7. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Mozgov's got his third basket of the night right there. Raptors leading by 19 points. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Sullinger against Mozgov. Shoots from 12. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Picked by Mozgov. Russell from long range. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Sullinger's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And, you know, D'Angelo Russell, a one-and-done player out of my alma mater, the Ohio State University, came into the NBA at only 19 years old, and there were questions about his maturity. He had some friction with teammates, and the coaching staff questioned his seriousness at times. I hope he can mature and grow into being a pro quickly because he's got tremendous talent.
No one near Randle as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. Randle's got 11 points.
Nice job. Very good rhythm. Randle on the catch and shoot.
Joseph, the pass to Patterson. The jump hook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mozgov's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the big controversy for Russell, accidentally leaking personal information about his teammate. Things got pretty sticky out in Los Angeles.
Yeah, definitely a major misstep on the part of Russell, but he has to get right with his teammates now. And we've all done things that we regret. We'd like to have mulligans on, especially in our youth. So your hope is that he'll learn and grow from it and be able to move on.
There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. Mozgov sets a screen for Russell. Mozgov kicks to Young. Off target from three-point range.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Shoots from 14. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession.
And looking now at some numbers here for Randall. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 11 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
In close. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Young against Stevenson. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mozgov.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries, Kevin.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
The number 2 pick of the 2015 draft, Russell trying to mature into the leader everybody expects him to be.
Here's Joseph. Now here's Ross. The 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 8 rebounds in this game. Young against Stevenson. Young dishes to Randall. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
Well, you have to think that he is going to look to go to the rim a little more often going forward because the 3 ball just hasn't been there. Sometimes it seems he's not getting his feet set or rushing his shooting motion, but either way, it just ain't falling.
Mozgov sets a screen for Young. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, more times than he doesn't, out of the pick and roll set, Young is going solo for himself.
Now here's Joseph. He's guarded by Russell. Young against Stevenson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Ross for 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Lakers trail by 15. Russell with it. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds to Dang. Picked by Mozgov. Floats it up for Young. That shot no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Sullinger outside. Ross passes to Stevenson. Over in the corner, Sullinger. Stevenson with it. Now defended by Mozgov. Lakers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Dang gets a wide open look. Gets an open look and hits. 7 points in the game. Raptors leading by 13. And Joseph kicks to Stevenson. Ross in the corner. To stop the drought. And again, Toronto no luck. Lakers trail by 13. Young with no one around. Out to Russell. Takes the three. They get it again. Outside Dang. The three ball. Inside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Sullinger. Jumps up. And Ross with the slam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
And the Lakers head coach, Luke Walton, played almost his entire career in LA, winning 2 titles along the way. Always known for his tremendous IQ for the game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Fires the three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Well, he was outstanding in that game, and he's been outstanding in this one, too. He's in a nice little zone here recently.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Here's Sullinger, and he lays it straight in. Sullinger's got 6 points in the quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Yeah, it's just been far too soft. Not much fight being shown by the defense there. And, boy, that's hard to watch, quite honestly.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Now into the lineup for the Lakers.
1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, who doesn't like fast break basketball? They're on the 2K Sports leaderboard, the real stats, real scores from the real NBA with the teams who have scored the most points in transition this season. The 4th spot held by the Lakers, 5th the Raptors.
Both of these clubs love to play up-tempo. That's how they win. These are the games that fans love because of the non-stop action.
Here's Olbricht, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
Toronto calls timeout. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, smartphones and other technology are ubiquitous nowadays. Clippers head coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics. One of the best things that happened to them was during the preseason in Italy, the players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Nogueira's checked in for Sullinger. Damari Carroll comes in for Terrence Ross. Powell, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Lowry in for Corey Joseph.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Toronto leading by 17. Powell dishes to Carroll. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Nance in the post. Pass to Olbricht. Again, Los Angeles.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Lowry against Calderon. Takes the three. Again, the miss by Lowry.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
In the corner, Nance with it. The three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Raptors lead by 15. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Lakers trail by 15. They've got Norman Powell, also Lowry out there. Nogueira out there with DeMarre Carroll. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Lowry's got the ball. Here's Powell. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Now Calderon. The feed now to Ingram. Shoots a 3. Clarkson with the ball. Powell on him. Clarkson kicks to Calderon. It's stolen by Carroll. The 3. Ball's knocked loose. Outside for Lowry. Buries it from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 20. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Calderon against Lowry, and it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
And you know what, just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. McDaniels, he's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Ingram wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Ingram is so graceful with the catch and shoot jumper. His lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Up top, Stevenson. He's guarded by Calderon. McDaniels passes to Nogueira. Feeds it to McDaniels. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Lakers trail by 17. Calderon up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Floats a runner. It's tipped. Nogueira dishes to Stevenson. There's the pick. They get it back. Nogueira kicks to Stevenson. Goes up again. That one goes. Counted. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Here's Ingram. The three-pointer off the mark.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Nobody near Stevenson. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Well, they're quite aware of the damage he can do from the perimeter and still not making the kind of effort needed to challenge him on the shot. That's inexcusable.
Nance, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Stevenson against Calderon. Pulls up on the elbow. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 11 points for Lance Stevenson.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And the Lakers call time here.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Lakers trail by 21. And here's Calderon. To the middle. It's tipped. Nogueira with the steal.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's Stevenson. Oh, man.
Stevenson! He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree. Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Offensive rebound. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Here's Nogueira. Back to Stevenson. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Side out.
That's his second personal foul.
Lakers trail by 20. Now, here is Russell. And another three for the Lakers.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the inside. Over to the left wing. Powell with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Stevenson for 3. They get the rebound. Nogueira passes to Stevenson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
Remains Toronto ball.
And the Raptors with the ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Stevenson inside the three-point line.
Good defensive footwork there. Randall affecting that shot.
Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And it's Dang in the corner. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Russell kicks to Randall. It's tipped. Shoots the 3. Nogueira pulls it in.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Stevenson against Russell. Stevenson dishes to Nogueira. Kicks it out to Stevenson. To end the drought. It's Nogueira top of the key. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Picked by Randall. Right side Russell. And it's Dang in the corner. Randall a screen on Stevenson. Scooped up. The kick out to Young. Now Powell. Stevenson passes to Powell. And here's Stevenson. To the paint. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Russell kicks to Young. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And there's nothing Young likes more than to be set up for his sweet jump shot.
Stevenson dishes to Nogueira. And the dunk by Nogueira.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 17. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Russell. The three ball. And he's good on the three ball. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you can call him 3-Angelo. I like that because he's going to be doing this for a long time. 3 deep for 3-Angelo.
Be fun watching, you're right. Dang for three. Powell pulls it in. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Stevenson drives in. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now, here is Young. He's tightly guarded. Outside Dang. No one near him. Again, the miss by Dang. Raptors leading by 14.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Raptors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip, and given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
A good win, and a lot went into it, but I just like the showing for Sullinger. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And it's Dang in the corner. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Now here's Powell. Dishes to McDaniels. Powell with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jared Sullinger. I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with a well-deserved W. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
Ernie, Kenny, what got into this guy tonight? He was sensational. Easily the MVP of the game. Maybe it was some of that home cooking. Fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, iced tea. He was getting a lot of love from the fans, and rightfully so. Seeing him step his game up like that will always get the crowd pumped.
He shot efficiently tonight. I mean, wow. Like, some nights when you shoot 50%, guys are jumping around the locker room excited. But 60% to shoot at that level is remarkable.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. The long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know it's